Heck, it's been talked about all summer that this game was going to be a showcase game. I think Memphis showed well today. Not just with our football team, but with our community, the support, the excitement, every aspect of what we're trying to do, the heart that our kids showed. We didn't play a perfect game. There were some mistakes that were made against a really good football team. But our guys, they continued to push, they continued to battle. So proud, top to bottom, every person associated with our program on what we're able to accomplish today. Nothing changes. We talked about it at the beginning of the week. One game does not define the season. Are we excited that we won this one? You're dang right we are. But it definitely gave an opportunity to show where our program's going, what we believe, or how much we believe in the young men that are here, and then obviously continuing to grow it to the next level. So we're very excited about today, and just so very proud of everybody here in Memphis, and especially our players and the coaches we have.
Mike, is an absolute shootout what you expected?
I didn't know, to be honest with you. I knew that we're going against an extremely high-powered offense, one with one of the top quarterbacks in college football. Will be probably a top 10 pick whenever he elects to go to that next level. But I knew that we were going to have to go and be efficient. I was really proud of the offense. Obviously the first drive, we hit a big run. That was key, going down to get points on the board early. Kind of stalled out a little bit there in the second quarter, but then guys just responded. I thought Anthony and Riley did a phenomenal job. Everybody, I can't single out. I mean, really, I thought the O-line protected really well for the better half of the game. We were able to hit some runs. We knew we wanted to be balanced, but to look at it and see that we played 76 snaps on offense, 91 on defense. I mean, that was a grind against a Pac-12 opponent, and one that's ranked top 25 in the country.
How did it feel to
all the numbers? Talk about the defense not allowing UCLA a point in the last 12 minutes.
That was huge, absolutely huge. And it's funny. I clicked over on to Coach Ball, and after their last score, clicked over. I said, "Coach, man, just go play the next play." He got those guys up, and they did a phenomenal job of coming out and responding. They did it. I'm just so proud of the defensive effort, and then to finish the game like that. We were aggressive. We went to on the field goal. Is something that we thought would be there. So we ended up, kicking a field goal there, put us up 6. I mean, I liked how we've been playing offensively, but we went for the fake, and they did a good job defending it. And defense just rose the challenge. They came over and grabbed me and said, "Coach, we got you," and they did. And just so proud of our players. And once again, great job of the staff.
How did it feel to finally get a Tiger walk in and some good weather this season?
Well, I tell you what, that was pretty remarkable. And as we were walking through, the goosebumps were just, all the way down my back. I told our coaches that if that Tiger walk is indicative of what the crowd's going to be today, hold on, boys. And both of them showed up. And I'm just really, really proud of our city, because this was as much on us as a community as it was on just a football team. Because Memphis football, man, we were continuing to progress, and the support and everybody within this university, the community that surrounds us, man, we all take ownership in this, and so I really appreciate the community and just obviously the atmosphere they created today.
On 4th and 2, Coach, you took a timeout. Did you take a timeout to decide to go for it, or did you just discuss what personnel you're going to have, what you were going to run?
In my mindset, I was thinking that we're going to be aggressive and go for it, and really wanted to get the full thought on what call we were going to go with, and we've had success with a couple of them, and so we ended up going to number 3 is pretty good sometimes. So I was glad that they executed there, and that was a big first down, able to really eat up a lot of clock, up the clock there at the end of the 4th quarter. Forced them to use their timeouts, which was big, and so it was a well executed play by the offense.
Were you surprised at how Anthony was being defended by them?
No, it's something that Anthony is a special player. They're going to they're going to try to work guys over the top. There's times that he was getting double covered. There's times he's getting single covered. Like I tell our guys, it's nothing to you can't ask for what you're going to get, but when you get your opportunity to make a play, you got to go make the play, and that's what I was really pleased with our guys in that respect.
How important was what Magnifico was able to do to help them get open on the outside?
No, it's huge, and I think that 3-back position is one that's young. Joey's a sophomore. you sit there and you look at how he's kind of developed. Sean Dykes, the guy that played a ton of snaps today, is really starting to come on. Both those guys made some good plays, some third down conversions that were big, and then obviously everything that they're doing, hoping to open up the other guys out there. So I thought they both played really well.
Mike, after Henderson broke up the big run, they got stingy on the rush defense, and you started to use the screen. Talk about using that to perfection today.
Yeah, I thought they did the guys did a great job. The O-line got out, showed some of their athleticism, out in front. But they jumped into their odd front. You got some pretty good size, up there, and it kind of closed up a little bit of the run game. But then we were able to hit them in other facets. Pushing the ball down the field, got the screen game going. Really being able to be balanced and multiple was something that we knew we had to do because against a quality team, you just can't be one-dimensional.
You can go back to Ole Miss in 2015. It seems like Anthony seems to rise to the occasion in these big games. What is it about his demeanor and just kind of how he's built that allows him to?
He's made in Memphis. That dude is special. Man, he's from where he's come from. He was a walk-on, and he gets an opportunity to go show what he can do. He's gonna rise up, and I'm one of my favorite players I've ever been around. And it's not what people see today. They get excited about because you see him making plays. You don't watch him out there on Tuesday in practice. The way that he attacks every rep is incredible. And so do we have some confidence when the game's on the line to go to that guy? Oh, no question. We love what he does because, man, that's the heart of the football team. And, like I told the guys this morning, man, they've been given nothing. They've had to earn everything they've ever gotten. And that's what today's about. It's about going out there, and when you get that opportunity, you put that hard work in, and then you go make the play. And that's why I love this group, because, man, they understand. They want it to be harder. We no doubt in our mind, we knew it was going to take every second of this game to be victorious. They rose to the challenge.
Two freshmen, two with interceptions, and obviously Jacoby with the pass break there. What is that? Is that even more exciting to have guys who maybe haven't played a lot?
Yeah, it really is. TJ, Tim, huge plays in the game. We've had some guys that went down. Some guys went down today. It's part of college football. But like I said, this past week, when somebody goes down, it provides an opportunity to show development and recruiting. And that's something we take a great deal of pride in both aspects, because you can recruit a very talented player, but if they're not developed, then they're not able to show as well as they can. And these young men that have come in, TJ, Tim Hart, Tim was on our scout team last year. He was the best linebacker I've ever seen on the scout team. That's why today he had one of the game-breaking plays, because he's been preparing for it since the second he stepped foot on campus. TJ Carter, same thing. So we had a lot of freshmen that made plays. O'Brien Goodson, John Tate. I go down the entire list of freshmen that had to go out there and play at a high level. And I'm really proud of the whole group, veterans, newcomers. Special day.
Have you gotten an update on JJ?
Yeah, JJ's, I don't want to get too much energy. He's fine. He was, I saw him there at halftime, got to go in and talk to him. Obviously took a big hit, but he'll be fine.
How do you guard against the letdown next week?
Sir?
How do you guard against the letdown next week?
Well, next week we want to be better than we've ever been. That was the thing that we talked about today. Is our goal as a program is every day being our personal best. And so if you come out to practice, you're going to see how we're going to work. And it hasn't changed at any point, of what we've done. So, we're going to try to be better tomorrow than we were today. The next day we're going to do the same thing. And, that's what makes this group special, because, you ever talked about coming into the season with expectations. Yeah, you want expectations, right? But, it doesn't mean anything if you don't get it done on the field. So you got to continue to push. You got to continue to get better. And, I know our guys they'll be ready to go to work.
Mike, rally through 6 touchdowns.
Sir?
Rally through 6 touchdowns.
Yes.
Today. Is that where he's at right now? He's capable of something like that?
Yeah, I think, Riley last year, he showed the talent that he has this year, in the first game. Wasn't able to quite put that on display. Still some plays I think he'd like to have back. But, he's a phenomenal leader, done a great job, and really showed what he was capable of. And I'm proud of him, man. That's a phenomenal young man, and just like all of them I got in there.
I know you said that one game doesn't define the season, but what does this one mean? Having beaten a top 25 team with the atmosphere, what does it mean?
I told the guys, one game does not define a season, but one game can be remembered. This game will be remembered. This game will be on our walls. This game was one that these kids will always be able to say that UCLA came into the Liberty Bowl and we got the job done. And that's something that it makes me proud as a coach. I didn't have one play today, but I take pride in seeing those kids in there and the way that they work and what they put into it, and to see them have that success. special.
You
Okay.
mentioned Riley, do you care to share what your message was on the play there to him?
We're going to keep some things between us.